Let's see if we are live. Let's see if we are live. Let's check on that. Are we live? Let's see. Yeah, you and me. Let me just check that we are live. Oh, yeah. Checking to see if we are live. Yeah. Okay, it seems that we are live. Fabulous! Hello, I am Ms. Candy Blog, and I'm a candy vlogger and a YouTuber and a live streamer too. But one thing I happen to be before I was all of those things is an English teacher, a teacher of theater, public speaking, film, journalism, and that was just what we did in high school and middle school, okay? Then I went on to teach places like American Express, JP Morgan, Google and YouTube and Yahoo, things about writing for business skills, selling skills, client service skills, all the sorts of skills you would need with business, as well as developing some programs for them. And here I am today with you. I am so excited to be here. I've created a series called Teaching Parents, essentially. I'm really here to teach parents how to teach their children, or if you're an ESL learner, how to reach you and how to reach people who are going to be teaching people who are in need of learning English. That's really what I'm here about. Let me just see if there's anybody in the chat. Great, okay. Let's get started then. Today, we are going to talk about shapes, days of the week, and months of the year. Woo! I am so happy to do that with you today. We're going to be looking at a number of different products, which if you look in the carousel below, you'll see we have an actual toy, we have a book, and then we have a number of manipulative or manipulable items, as well as a number of cosmetics that I'm wearing. So thanks so much for being here today and for tuning in and watching this. The first thing we need to do before we get started is we need to talk about a few things. One is our reward system. Stars! Yeah, everybody wants a reward. Everybody wants a prize when they do a good job. So I like to use these gold stars that you can get on Amazon. And basically, when they do a good job or after a certain sections, then I'll go, you get a star. And they get really happy, or the person gets excited that they got the reward. There's a number of other reward systems that you can see. If you look on the other videos that I've created that I use usually toys as a reward system, I don't call them toys, I call them tools, teaching tools. So, the other thing I want you to know about is I am using something called the Archon TW Broadcaster. I've been live streaming since 2015, and all of the products that I use for live streaming come from Archon mounts. They are amazing, and you can find their products on Amazon. What I'm using today is the TW Broadcaster, which holds 2 different platforms, an iPad and an iPhone. So I can stream to my heart's content, and I don't have to touch anything to hold up my devices. It's amazing, and it lasts. I mean, I've had it for a really long time, so it really, really lasts. I love their products. Archon here on Amazon. Love it. Archon Pride. Woohoo! Let's get it started now. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started now. Oh yeah. Now I'm singing and I'm talking, so I'm going to need my Starbucks cup that I got here on Amazon. This one holds a lot of water. It's the studded pink cup. Excites my eyes. It's a great feel, and it holds a lot of water for when I'm talking and teaching and singing and doing all the stuff that I do. So that. There's a number of other things that you can see, like the lipstick I have on and the brow definer that I have on, because I thought that might be of interest to you. So that's there. Feel free to write me, MsCandyBlog@gmail.com, if you have any questions. Let's get going. Okay. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at shapes. Yeah. Shapes. And what I've chosen to talk about shapes with is this wonderful toy, 25-piece toy of shapes. Shapes that are magnets, and there also happen to be colors as well. Now, there are some shapes in here that your learner might not need, and that's okay. Let them play with them, okay? But there's a lot of shapes in here. Like, for example, look at these shapes. Can you see all of these amazing shapes? And it breaks down into triangles even. Isosceles triangle, scalene triangle, another scalene triangle, obtuse, right, acute. I mean, all these different shapes. Really, really good, okay? And there's a number of different ways you can use these. I wanted to open these, but I waited for you! So let's open it right now and see what it's all about. There's a lot of pieces. It makes a cool noise. Yeah! I'm going to pop it with my nail. Forget, I don't want to break a nail. I've already broken 2 nails. That's why I'm wearing 2 Band-Aids. 1, 2. I need to stop pointing, apparently. Oop. Shouldn't do that on camera. Some platforms don't want to see a scissor. Ooh. Ooh, it has a plastic lid. Look at that. It has a plastic lid here that holds in the products. So if you don't want to mess, moms and dads, look at that. Look. Lid. And this is on the back. All of the explanations on the back. I love it, as well as different games you can play. I'm pointing with my pointer fingers. Okay. And then Melissa and Doug. This is a Melissa and Doug product. If you haven't seen or met Melissa and Doug products, give them a search on Amazon. They are amazing. They're gorgeous. They're well made. They're made in America. They're colorful. They're fun. And they are involved in all aspects of your life. So if you're a child or if you're into different foods, they have a whole food set. They have a place that you can then use the food in. It's really great. But these are what I really wanted, because as a teacher, I need to have certain tools. And well, this is the one that I chose. So let's look at these. Now, on the back, like we were looking at before, it has all of these different shapes: rhombus, star, equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle. Wow, this is great for geometry. Okay, I'm not even a math teacher, and I know it's great for geometry. So there's a lot of different shapes here. I want to see on the actual toy or shape if it has. It doesn't. It doesn't. I was hoping, this is red and it's showing up orange. Here's the magnet on the back. I was hoping that these shapes had the words of what they are on the back so your learner can use it and then pick it up and see if they were right or wrong. So I am wishing that I had that, but it's a purple triangle. Okay, and they have so many different triangles here. So what I did was if you look in the carousel, I also bought a magnetic board because I wanted to see how well these magnetized to the board. Again, I'm using a scissor and I'm peeling it off. This board is $7 and it's really light, which is great because I hold up things to the camera and I don't need to work out and work at the same time necessarily. So it's light, which is a plus. And right now I'm just peeling off the plastic. I'm unboxing the board. And it comes with a pen and a little mount and a magnet. Now, I can't use those pens, which is why if you see, I have these pens by Expo. Yay, Expo! Low odor. I get migraines. These dry erase pens can be triggers. So I always have a set of Expo low odor pens. The reason is they have a lot of different colors. Using color excites the eye, as you may have heard me say in the past or heard me say today. But the use of color excites the eye, and people learn by color, which is why it's so vital that this set has a number of different colors, because there are learners who are going to learn just by the color of the different shapes, especially like here, look, with the triangles on the back. They're going to remember yellow isosceles triangle, green right triangle, orange obtuse triangle, acute red, and equilateral purple. Somebody's going to remember things that way. I guarantee it. So it's great that these are different colors. Now, I have my magnetized board, and I have my magnetized shapes here. Let's put them in here and see what happens. Ready? Let's see if it magnetizes to it. Oh, it does. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited because even though it didn't say it on the back, what you can do is you can put this up and now you can write the word circle. Yay. And look, I'm writing it in red pen to match the red circle. They're going to remember that. Okay. So now you're teaching a shape. You're teaching a color, and now you can teach the spelling and writing and pronunciation of the word. And circle's a hard one. Let me tell you why. Because the C sounds like an S at the beginning, sir, and now it's coal. So they're going to see two C's, and they're not going to be able to figure out the S and the C sounds. So this is an amazing way to teach circle, and then teach them how to spell it. Okay. Oh, I am so excited. Yes. What is this? Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? I know what it is. I'm going to put it here. Okay. I'm just going to check the back of the box because I don't want to say it. Yes, I was right. Okay. This is, anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat? No, nobody in the chat? Okay. Because what I would do is I would say, what shape is this? I would read in the chat to see if anybody said it. Now this is yellow. I'm not writing in yellow. I'm not that silly. Okay, I'm silly, but I'm not that silly. This pen, I have a number of pens. Let's see. Oh, God, my handwriting is so bad. Look at that. Can you read that? Parallelogram. Parallelogram. Parallelogram is hard. Let me tell you why. Multiple syllables. Parallelogram. I like to do it in a song. Parallelogram. 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 Okay. What color is the parallelogram? The parallelogram is yellow. Yay! Super jump. You get a star. Yeah. Okay. What else should we look at? Ooh, this is a good one. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? What'd you say? Uh-huh. Okay. I'm going to write it in green. Rectangle. Rectangle. Yeah. Rectangle. How you say it? So they say it in the musical format. Rectangle. Now they say it with claps, learning the different syllables. Syllable of rectangle. How many syllables are in rectangle? Rectangle. Now you go to spell it. Rectangle. Yeah. Super job. Yeah. Ooh. What is this one? Let me just check. It is. This is for advanced. This is for advanced. I don't have a blue pen. Anybody want to guess what this is? If I hold it this way, it'll be easier. But maybe I should hold it this way so that you'll see. This one is it's slightly off. Can you see it? Can you see it? I'm going to write the word. Do you know what it is? Anybody know what it is? It's hard to spell. Make sure is there someone in the chat? No? Okay. All right. Rhombus. 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 This is hard. RH. The H is silent. Rhombus. That's gonna be hard for them. Okay. Plus, it really looks like a square here. It really looks like a square. I like to make it more pronounced, the angles, so that they can really see. Let's see if I can draw it. Rhombus. It's kind of sort of good. Kind of not. Rhombus. 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 Now we get into this particular set. Oh my gosh. I'm going to show you this. Wait till you see this. This is so exciting. I'm going to take these away. I'm going to wipe off my board. This board didn't come with an eraser. I'm going to use a tissue. Not very environmentally friendly. Look what this is. Look what this is. Look what this is. Look what this is. What are these? What are these? Anybody? Anybody? Okay. Triangle. 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 I'm just taking songs that, are common in nursery rhymes and stuff. And I'm just singing songs to them so they get the music for the musical memory people out there. Because there's musical learning, there's visual learning, there's auditory learning, there's kinesthetic learning. So I'm playing with these, or you let the learner play with these, that's kinesthetic learning. Okay? You sing the song, that's musical learning and auditory learning. You write the words, you have the color, that's visual learning. You've reached a number of different people here. Okay, and now you can reach the mathematical learner. How many triangles do you see? What colors do you see? Okay. How many angles? This is advanced. This is advanced. Ready? How many angles are in a triangle? Ooh. Did you say 3? Try, the prefix try. I hate writing in red pen. It stigmatizes a child and adults. Try, so I write in black or purple. Try means 3. 3 angles. Triangle. Yeah, super job. You get a star. Yeah. Good job. All right, so now there are a few ways you could use this for the learner, okay? You could give them the shapes and let them look at the back of the box to see if they were right on what shape is this, what shape is this, what shape is this. Okay, now I'm going to tell you, there's 25 shapes in here. I didn't go through all of them. Some of them I would take out of this package because it's going to frustrate your learner. Okay, for example, look at this. Oh my God, this is great. Kite. Do they need to know kite? I don't think so. Okay, then I can see octagon and hexagon, pentagon too, but heptagon and nonagon. Hello. I've gone through a lot of schooling. I've never heard of nonagon. Have you? Okay. So semicircle's good, oval's good, square, curvy linear triangle. I have no clue. Never heard of it till right now. Okay. So go through the box and take out the ones that are going to frustrate your learner and let them just focus. Learning is about focusing, especially when there's so many ways to take their attention away with videos and audios and, all this stuff that it's so hard for kids to learn nowadays for so many reasons. Take out the ones that are challenging or brand new, like you never, nonagon. The heck is that? Okay. So take them out, let them check the back. Another way you can do it is take them out, have them put them on here and write the words and practice the spelling and their penmanship. Okay, that's one way to do it. If these are all over the floor, you can say, let's put all the red ones in a pile. Let's put all the blue ones in a pile. Let's do that. Okay, we can say, let's group them by angles. Ooh, that's a hard one. Okay, so all the triangles go together and all the quadrilaterals that have 4, quad is 4, go together. And then all those circular ones, they have no angles. Okay, gather them together. You can have them make things. I hate using the word things, but I have to say the word things. You can make objects out of these objects. Okay, can you make an ice cream cone? Okay, and they put a triangle and a circle together. Let them do things like that. Okay, to manipulate the objects. Manipulating the objects, or as we like to say in layman's terms, playing with the toys. Playing with the toys is healthy. Allows for stimulation, learning, and imagination. Okay, so let them manipulate the toys. Or if you were with me the other day on it talks about this toy, let them play with the colors. Let them play with the colors and put together the different. Okay, that's how they will remember and learn for kinesthetic learners. Okay, so Melissa and Doug toy box, pretty good, but could be intense. You're going to have to modify it. Okay. Okay. Let me take a drink of water from my circular cup. Okay. That's that. Fabulous. Now, the next thing that I have to show you is a book. And I really like books, but there is a drawback to books. Okay. The manipulation of an object in one's hands or getting to use it to learn the information it should be really put above a book, because kids don't necessarily learn by reading. They can read, but you do not ensure that they master the information just because they read it. Then you have to check for comprehension. And well, there are some people who can't speak what they know. They can show you and demo it, which is why I'm really big on the toys, which is why I really went out of my way to really sit down and find a shape toy, not a shape book, because shapes we see as 3D objects. You should see what's all over my desk here. Okay, I have lots of different toys that I use for teaching, and they're all brightly colored and sweet spaced because I'm Ms. Candy Blog. Okay. And where'd I get them all? Got them on Amazon. All of them. Okay. So I wanted a shape toy. I wanted something they could touch and feel so they could go, this is a circle and this is a triangle. And then they can actually go like this. Look. No angles. No angles. No angles. Look, I have no angles. They're going to remember that. Look. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. What? Rhombus. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 quadrilateral. So they can do these things and will be able to see, touch, okay? We learn through our senses. Sight, visual learner. Hearing, auditory learner. Touch, kinesthetic learner, okay? You get what I'm saying? Okay? Okay. Right. So that's what I wanted to say about why I went for a toy for shapes. For a book, for days of the week and months of the year, there are a few ways you can learn them, okay? If you had a toy that actually had the words, so they could put the words in order, I didn't find that, okay? I saw a chart. A chart's no different than a book, necessarily, okay? So I went with the book. The book is quick and easy to get. That's another reason. I don't want to slow down your learning process, and if you've seen other videos that I've done, I talk about the importance of moving when the learner wants to learn. You want to meet them where they are at the time that they're available and ready to go. If your person or child goes to sleep at 7 o'clock, don't start teaching them at 6:30. Okay? Some people do that. Okay? Do it when they're ready, especially for a little person, when they're ready and awake and alert. Okay? And like happy and ready to go. Because if they're uncomfortable, they're not going to learn. Okay? You know what it's like. You know what it's like when you're working. You don't want to work because you feel sluggish or hot or tired, whatever it is, right? Okay, so I went with a book. Now, a book for the days of the week. The book that I got is, where'd he go? There he is. Days of the week, months of the year with R21, R21 being the little character. I wish they had a toy of R21 because I would take him and I would play with him and I would put him on a calendar. And I would do the different days of the week on the calendar. And I would take the toy and I would put it on the different months of the year of the calendar. Okay? Now, a thing about the books with Amazon and Kindle. Okay? I said this in my other time when I had the time to say this. Is buy the book through the app or the site of Amazon and then choose to have it delivered to your device, whatever that device be, your Fire, your iPad, your Kindle, whatever it is. All right, just remember that because I don't want you to be frustrated. I don't want anything to impede you on your road to success of learning and teaching. Okay, so here he is, R21. Let's look at the days of the week. Okay, here they show a week and a month of this is one calendar, and they show in teeny, teeny, tiny little writing all the days of the week. Okay, so now what they do is they use color. See how people are big on color? And they write the word like this. I would have preferred this version in all color because this, for someone learning to spell the word, they might not read it in the correct order. And a lot of times they teach you to read clockwise. This object, or this picture doesn't work clockwise, okay? So it's S-U-N-D-A-Y, and they put a big lowercase d. I'm not a fan of that. I don't want the student thinking they put a big lowercase d in the middle of Sunday, and I don't also want them to be reading in all caps. But like I said, I did this so I could do this video quickly, and I wanted to get this. So there's a number of drawbacks here. Okay, but you're going to need to teach. It's big S, small u, small n, small d, small a, small y. But that's for the advanced learner. Because the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to learn it this way. Because this way is going to be easier because you can learn things quickly in a song. You can learn things quickly in a chant. So I like to do this. Ready? Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Get them to say the whole thing. Now we break it down, okay? So, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's it. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay. Now we go back. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Ha-ha. And you see if they can repeat that. Okay? Then once you get that part, then you can go forward. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. Once they get the speaking of it and they can say it and do all of that and pronounce it, now they can look at the word and learn how to spell it. Okay? I like to do the musical way first, which I just talked through, the auditory musical way. This, some people find they want to look at the word with the sound. That's great. Okay, but I'm not a big fan of the font here. Okay, so Sunday, now it's big red. Monday, and all the jumbled letters. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Now, it's important that they see the words. It is important because they need to learn how to spell these words. These are some of the words that are going to be the first words they learn how to spell because they are the most important things. So let's talk about spelling of the words. And let me take a drink. Okay. Here's a pen. I'm going to do it in black. There's enough color going on up here, right? Okay. Why don't you first teach them the word day? D-A-Y. D-A-D-A-Y. Notice I use a small d. Small d. Small d. Now, if you have somebody who has a hard time with the D's and the B's, pay attention because they might make it backwards. And you want them to learn to write this. So if you're going to show them, let them do it on a paper or a device that you have them write on, like a tablet. Maybe you have them using that, okay? So after they learn day, now you can stick on the prefixes. Ready? And you're gonna write it, the full word every time. So big M, small O, small N, Monday. Big M, small O, small N, Monday. Day, Tuesday. Tuesday. Here is the hardest word to spell in the whole set. Wednesday, because it's Wednesday, and we don't say Wednesday. Okay, it's Wednesday. So this is going to be the hard one to spell. Thursday. This is going to be hard if you have somebody who can't pronounce the THs. And remember the THs, so it's Thursday. 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 Okay. Friday. Friday. Saturday. Yeah. Now you can teach them this. This is an old song. S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y. Night. S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y. Night. S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y. Okay? Now, you'll notice I didn't start with Sunday. And that's because I personally look at Sunday as the last day of the week and Monday the first day of the week. Depending on where your child is going to be learning, they will want maybe Monday as the first day of the week, or they'll want Sunday as the first day of the week. Where I teach online, they want Sunday as the first day of the week. My students all say Monday as the first day of the week. Might be a cultural thing, okay? So you need to go with whatever it is that they are teaching or culturally acceptable, okay? And you can use this to have them do little activities like what are the colors of Friday? What color is Friday written in? And they could practice red. What color is the fry written in? What color is the fry written in? See, and here's the other thing about this. It gives a lowercase f in blue and a capital R in yellow. So I'm a little scared of this book because I don't want to have that. It's like a problem that you're going to have down the line, but I don't like it. Okay. Now here, there are 7 days of the week. That's important. And now you do it like this. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday! Yay! Super job! You get a star! Yeah! Good job. Okay. Okay. Now, let's move on to the months of the year. The months of the... Oh, okay. Well, here's a... You can also... Another activity is you can give them a blank calendar and have them... What I do with my students is I say, circle Monday, and then let them circle the day of the week. Circle Monday. Circle, so they can see it Thursday and all that stuff. Okay, so there's a number of different ways to learn it and play with it. The way I am assigned to teach, what I currently teach is they teach before and after with the days of the week. So they'll say, what day comes before Tuesday? That's advanced, okay? So for just learning the days of the week, you know how to learn just the days of the week. Now I'm looking for the months of the year. Okay. All right. These are going to also be hard. You're going to have to learn how to spell these. So let's first do it in a chant. Okay? All right, here we go. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. I like to stop at July and then go back, but August, September, October, November, December. That's the whole alphabet. Now, because there are 12, you can so nicely divvy it up into 4 groups of 3 or 3 groups of 4, whatever you want. Okay, so January, February, March. January, February, March, April. Okay. May, June, July. That's how I like to do it. May, June, July. Because now it's about to get hard. August, September, October, November, December. It didn't divide up evenly when I did it, but that's how I usually do the chant. The smaller the chunks, the more easily it will be mastered. And then after they learn how to say all these and all of them in order, okay, then you can teach spelling. It might even help when they're learning it to go January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And the pictures, you can spend time with that, okay, because they're going to need to know about seasons and things like that, and that's usually the next thing after this. So January is cold, right? January is cold. So January is cold. It is cold in January. Cold in January. February. Are you cold in February? The reason I say that is, look how it's spelled. You people usually say February, not February. Okay, so are you cold in February will help them to remember that if you teach them that mnemonic device. Feb, F-E-B-R-U-A-R-Y. Are you cold in February? March, and you can do this. You can go like this. March. Kinesthetic learners. March. Okay? January, February, March. Where'd the book go? January, February, March. April, Has a rainbow. It's pretty and good way to remember. April showers bring me flowers. So the rainbow's nice. January, February, March, April, May, June, July.